summer, the empire at our fingertips.
Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for today's video I'm just gonna do my everyday makeup routine, and this is a routine that I end up doing if I have to run daily errands, or if I have to be at someone's place, or get ready for an event or a function, or even for a wedding, because this is what I am comfortable doing. So before I start with the makeup, let's just moisturize the skin. A good moisturized skin leads to a well blended makeup base. And this is the moisturizer I'm using. This is the Embryolisse one. You can see I do have a lot of gray hair, and I am traveling to India in a couple of weeks, so I might get my hair colored. I don't know, it all depends on how much time I'm able to manage, because with hair coloring I think I do need 3 to 4 hours in a salon, which I think right now is not possible. Let's see. But more than coloring the gray hair, I am more excited about experimenting with a new hair color. I am not that conscious of my gray hair. I have had gray hair for a very long time now, and really doesn't bother me that much, but getting some new hair color is what is more exciting. So I might go on the brown shade. I have had light brown and brown, but it all depends on that particular day, on how my baby's mood is, and if I'm able to manage 3 to 4 hours. Let's just start with the makeup. And as you can see, this is a completely bare face. I do not suffer with any acne issues. What I have is pigmentation over here. In my younger days, I had the entire butterfly freckles, which have now lightened over the years. I still do have some freckles over here, and I usually do not go with a high coverage foundation. It's not very comfortable, especially in Oman's heat. I prefer foundations that are much more lightweight and gets more absorbed into the skin and gives you a more skin-like texture. And I also have pretty prominent dark circles, which have become more prominent recently because of the lack of sleep. So let's just start with the makeup. I'm going to do a very light makeup. This is my go-to everyday makeup. And for that, we're going to start with first the eye cream, because I'll be using a corrector and then a concealer. And with too much products under my eyes tend to appear quite dry, and I have quite mature under eye skin, so I need to moisturize it. You can go with any moisturizer also. I just prefer this expensive eye cream because my makeup just sits very well on this, and I love the feel of this eye cream on my skin. Plus I do not get any eye irritation with this one. I don't know why, but my eyes have become very sensitive in the last 2-3 years. I'm not able to wear any mascara now. So I'm assuming it is the hormonal treatments that has made my eyes and skin so sensitive. Also, before applying all the makeup, I am going to moisturize my lips, so that by the end of the makeup, when I'm ready to put the lip products, my lips are hydrated. And I thought I have everything in this pouch. I really don't want to go inside and look for makeup products because my baby is sleeping, but I will have to go because I cannot find the color corrector over here. I'm gonna go and get the color corrector, and I'll be very, very careful. Found it. So I use the Bobbi Brown color corrector. I have been using this one I think for the last 5-6 years or more. I haven't changed my color corrector because this very well works for my skin. So I'm going to use a very small amount of this one. So we're going to do the tiniest amount of corrector just to make sure that my dark circles hide and it matches my overall skin tone. The corrector on its own still hides a bit of my dark circles, and when I go on with the concealer and everything, I look much less tired than I do without makeup. And for concealer, I'm going to go with this Dior one. This is the Dior Backstage in 4 Warm. I'm just going to put it on my inner corner and on my outer corner. That is it, and I'm going to let it sit for some time. And I'll do my foundation, and after that I'm going to blend the concealer. So for foundation, I am going with the Dior one. This is the, again, Backstage in 3N, that is 3 neutral, and I also use just 1 drop of it. I think it is more than enough. Just, that is it. What I'm going to do is just dab the foundation on my hand instead of directly applying onto my skin. I feel like it gives me a much more cakier finish if I directly just apply the foundation. And now I'm just going to blend the concealer whatever remaining product is on the brush, that I end up using on my upper eyelids, because if I use product directly on my upper eyelids, I feel like it makes it look much more cakier and I don't like that look. So I'm going to go with just the leftover product on the brush and just apply it on my upper eyelids. I'm not exactly looking for a very high coverage or just hiding everything. I just need products that make me look a little bit less tired. Other than that, I'm not a makeup artist and I am not looking for flawless skin or flawless makeup. That is my concealer and my foundation. Now let's go with I'm just going to set my under eyes with the powder. I have very oily lids, so whenever I don't use the powder, my liner and my eyeshadow tends to bleed all over and I look like a raccoon. So I use this powder just under my eyes and nowhere else on my skin. Now with the foundation, it just gives you a very plain, I think, one dimension face, and if you need to bring out the features again, you have to just add some color back to your skin, just a bit of it, just to add some color back to my skin. I don't want to look completely flat and just one color. And we are going to go with my favorite new blush, that is from Dior. It is the Poppy Coral and I use the same brush the other end. That is how the color is and that's it. So there's one more product that I have been using recently and it is the Say Glowy Gel. It tends to give a very uniform glow to your skin. Take one pump. It gives your skin such a natural glow and you can use this product under your foundation. You can use it all over your face as a skincare product under your foundation, or you can just use it as a highlighter and just on the high points of my cheek. That is all what I use on my face, and I'm quickly going to finish my eyes and my brows. I think I'm going to do the brows first and then go ahead with the eyes. And I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. Just going to fill in the gaps, very light strokes. And that is my brows, and I'm going to go with this eyeshadow palette. Now this is by Tarte, and this is the only eyeshadow palette that hasn't caused any redness or hasn't caused any itchiness in my eyes. These two shades, these are my everyday go-to shades. I just use these two. I mix both of this and I go under my eyes, and also the remaining product I just put it over my upper eyelid. That is my eyeshadow. And the last thing I'm going to use is this Dior eyeliner. I have had this eyeliner for a very long time. This is shade number is 781. I don't think so the camera is going to pick it. And that is how I do my liner. I don't usually go with it on the entire upper lid because, as I said, I have hooded eyes. So the liner makes my eyes look more smaller if I tend to just line them completely. So I just do this half liner sort of thing that works for me. And even though I love using mascara, I am not going to use it because it doesn't suit me anymore. It just gives me itchy eyes. Gonna finish the entire look with this Dior lip product. That's it, I am done, and this is my go-to makeup look, and this is my go-to lip product. Of all the lip products I own, I think this is one shade that I turn to the most often, and it's very hydrating. Love the shade, love the formula. And we are done. Let's just quickly change and unbox few things that I need to show you. Hello, here I am, and I quickly changed into this Nicobar kurta. I did a try on of this kurta earlier too, but I feel like I look much more presentable today. I am wearing the kurta with these earrings. The earrings are from H&M. It's the new collection. I think I should be able to find the link and I'm going to put it in the description box. Anyways, let's just unbox the skincare and makeup and the bags that I have. The first product is this Vital Skin Strengthening Serum. It claims to address issues of stress, that could be dehydration or pollution. And am I stressed? Yes. Am I sleep deprived? Yes. Is my skin stressed? Yes. So what can I do? I can use products like these to pamper myself. Anyways, now this one has 11 kDa hyaluronic acid, which they claim goes into the skin deeper because the molecule size of the hyaluronic acid is much more smaller, and it also has a herbal adaptogenic complex. So it has rosemary in it, I think it has basil in it, I am just forgetting the ingredients, but does my skin love it? Absolutely yes. It is so lightweight and it gets absorbed into the skin so instantly, and a serum on its own will not provide enough moisture. You will have to follow it up with the moisturizer. But do I feel the need if I skip on the moisturizer? I don't, but I do layer it with the moisturizer. I feel like it does the job better, and this just gets absorbed instantly and it makes my skin so relaxed, it makes my skin so plump. So am I gonna buy it again? Probably yes, but is 2 weeks too early to give a verdict on it? Probably yes too. But in the 2 weeks, I can say that my skin absolutely loves the formula. Now, when I bought this from the Keel store, the essay over there also gave me some samples, and she gave me the sample of the Ultra Facial Cream. That is one of their best seller, and she said that it is also good for eczema prone skin. And I had a flare up of my dermatitis around my lips, I think last week, and nothing was helping. I was using the lip products to calm it down, and the Summer Fridays lip balm and the Ultra Facial Cream worked. The peeling stopped and the redness also improved, and this is the cream that I used. Is the 24-hour lightweight moisturizer, and I have to say my skin absolutely loves it. I had such flaky skin around my lips and it wasn't calming down, it wasn't settling, and I used this for 3 days around my lips, on the skin around my lips, and it settled. The redness went away, the peeling stopped. The redness is still not an issue, but the dry flaky skin that peels off, that becomes an issue, and this is the cream that helped it, along with the Summer Fridays lip balm. So this is the 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula for healthy looking skin with glacial glycoprotein. And does it help replenish my skin? Absolutely yes. Love the formula. I had 2 small sachets of it, finished the sample that she gave me, and I bought the entire big tub. This is, I guess, the 125, or yeah, this is the 125 ml. So if you have extremely dry, dehydrated skin and you can't find any product that's helping it, try this one. Let's move on to the bags. So these are the bags, and there's also a Sephora packet in it. So let's just open the Sephora one first and then the bags. This one is basically a gift pack. So I had some points at Sephora and they had 2 options for the gift. Either I could choose this one or the YSL mascara and perfume. Now, as I said, mascaras really don't suit me anymore. So I went with this Milk makeup one. It's the Hydro Grip Primer and the Cooling Water Jelly Tint Burst. That is the lip and cheek stain. Oh, I didn't open it. I was waiting to open it with all of you, and here it is. So that is the Hydro Grip Primer, lip and cheek stain, that I think is basically like a jelly. That is why it went viral on the internet. Yep, it does look like a jelly. I'm not sure how blendable this formula is, but I'll have to see. Oh, ow, wow, it does look like the Benefit lip and cheek stain. Oh wow, it's all over my hands now. Okay, I think I'll go wash my hands first and then we'll continue with the bags, because the bag is white. Wash my hands, but the tint is still there. I think I'll have to use a makeup remover, which I'm gonna do after the video. Okay, I also have this lip balm. As I said, I love the Summer Fridays lip balm. I have the Cafe Frappe one and I'm about to run out of that one, so I bought a new one, and this one is the vanilla. Love the formula, just so hydrating. And mind you, I buy a lot of lip balms because I have super dry lips, and it is very rare that I go back to the same lip balm because I keep trying out new formulas to find that perfect one that is going to suit my lips. And I'm really happy to say that this is the second tube that I've bought. I'm about to finish the first one, which is a rarity. Usually my lip balms just keep accumulating because my lips don't love the formula, but this one, super hydrating formula, does not sit on your lips. She just wanted my attention back again. She just needs some attention, and I just found something to distract her. Okay, so this is my second tube. Love the formula, and super hydrating, doesn't really sit onto your lips and forms a layer on top of it. It gets absorbed, it hydrates your lips, and you don't have to keep reapplying it again and again. Moving on is, let's unbox this first bag. Both the bags are from Charles & Keith, and one is more, let's say, evening wear, and the other one is a little bit of more casual wear. Apologize for the lack of sync in the audio and the video. It is while editing I realized that there is no audio in the clip. My mic didn't capture it, hence the voiceover. Now coming back to the bag, it's a classic black bag that is ideal for evening wear. The sparkling finish and the gold accents add the glamour element to it. You can pair it with black heels and it will add that charm to your outfit. The gold chain can be worn over the shoulders and also crossbody. I personally would carry this bag over my shoulder. It isn't that spacious but will fit in a phone and a wallet. Now moving on to the bigger, more spacious oat color bag that also somewhat resembles to a Pauline bag. This can be worn only over the shoulders, and it comes with a pouch that you can use to store your essentials such as keys, lipstick or your lip balm for quick and easy access. Now I absolutely love the color. It makes for the perfect neutral bag that can be paired with so many outfits, and it is also quite spacious. So these are the two new bags that I have added onto my collection, and that is all for the video today. I'm gonna see you next time. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.